And one of the first features this update has got is Disney Plus. So if you go to entertainment and switch to theater, what? Hey everyone, today I want to talk about the latest update on my Tesla Model 3 based in Australia. This is version 2021.24.3. Now, if you upgrade it straight to this, you'll see it says minor fixes, but actually all the release notes or the relevant ones are actually in 2021.24. I'm going to go through them backwards because I think the most interesting ones are at the bottom here. New languages. I don't speak these languages, but that's fine. These are new languages here. This one is probably the most interesting or most welcome change. Basically, your car can now stay connected to Wi-Fi when you start driving. So if you had a Model 3 or a Tesla before, what you found was if you connected the car to Wi-Fi, as soon as you put to drive, you will disconnect from the Wi-Fi and use LTE. So now what happens is, I've turned on the hotspot on my phone. If we go to here, it'll look for the Wi-Fi and it should find my phone in a second. So there it is. The hotspot on my phone is DSP. Tap on that. Okay, so there it is. It's connected to DSP now. Now, this setting is hidden in Wi-Fi settings. And now, if you choose this one and you tick this, your car will remain on the Wi-Fi when you shift into drive, which is really great if you don't have premium connectivity. So that means you can keep streaming your Netflix and your Spotify and stuff, you know, not Netflix when you're driving, but Spotify when you're driving. And also, you can keep downloading your software updates while you drive. So little known fact, if you're on Wi-Fi, you can download the update as you are driving. You can't install it, but you can download it. So that's the first, major amazing feature that I think we got here. The next one is range display. If you haven't got a Tesla, you'll think this is, trivial change, but it's been a real pain in the ass to switch between percentage and range. So now you just tap the text and it will switch between percentage and range like that. Before you had to go into settings and then you had to change the display and it was a bit of a hassle, but now it's just a single tap, which is excellent. Dash cam improvements. Now there's an autos option. So the dash cam will save when it detects that there's an accident or the airbags deploy. So if we go to the settings here and go to, I think it's safety and security. And down here, this is the dash cam section. It's set to manual by default, which is basically you have to tap the little camera icon for it to save the clip. Now, if we switch to auto, it says it will save up to 10 minutes of video automatically in the event of a safety event, such as, airplug deployment or accident. So yep, sounds good to me. Except, so now, touch wood, if we get into an accident, then this should automatically save the clip without you having to tap that button, which is excellent. Okay, so back to the release notes here. The auto mirror dimming. So if you have a newer Model 3 or an older Model 3, then you'll have auto dimming mirrors. So mine's an older Model 3, a 2019 Model 3, and it does have auto dimming mirrors. So that means at nighttime, the mirrors kind of have this kind of green kind of shade to it, and it makes it so that, headlights behind you don't blind you in the mirrors. Some people don't like it because it's too dim, but now there is an option in mirrors here to disable the mirror auto dim. So I'll just insert a clip here to demonstrate what it looks like when you dim it and when you don't dim it. So if you don't like it too dim, you can just toggle that off and then, the mirrors won't dim ever for you. Okay, and then car wash mode. Now, this is something that I don't use because I always wash my car by hand myself. But for those that want to drive the car into an automated car wash with like a conveyor belt, for example, there's now a mode which ensures that your car is, in neutral, all the windows are done up, the doors are locked. I think the most important thing is actually locking the charge port, because I know it's like a pressure sensor. If the jet of water pushes the lid close to the sensor, then it will actually open the charge port. So now it will actually lock that for you as well. So I think that's about it for this update. The most welcome ones are obviously the Wi-Fi, the display range, and the auto dimming mirror. Some people hate that. But I think, the dash cam improvements sound pretty cool, so they will auto save the dash cam clip for you. So I think that's about it. Hope this was useful, and thanks for watching.